Goons. Na sio ati ilianza jana. Hao Goons wamekuwa, kulikuwa na wengine watu Angola, Msumbiji, mwingine wanaitwa nini, wanaitwa all that kind of thing. The problem we have with Goons is not the people. It's not the young people. Shida ya Goons sio wat vijana wana kazi, sijui ni nini. It is errant or wayward political leaders ambao they go deliberately recruit na kuchukua Goons kutumia because they don't have alternative political policies, wanatumia kupiganisha na marafiki zao. And then after they have done so, our Goons sasa wakiongezeka nguvu, inawashinda hata wale wenye walianzisha. Sasa wanarudi kublame serikali, wanaanza kusimama kusema serikali inafanya nini, serikali inafanya nini. This problem is political and is generated by politicians. As you gave us your directions, Your Excellency, we have commenced the process of a serious crackdown of all Goons across the country. Hapa Kitale hakuna mama alikuwa anatembea kwa barabara, lakini because of the work our security sector has done, Kitale now is safe. And we are moving, Nakuru the same, we are moving to many parts of Nairobi and across the country. I want to say that hii kazi ya kupigana na Goons shall be indiscriminate. Na wakati itafanyika, we don't want people to come back and say, oh ilikuwa ni vijana wetu, oh ilikuwa ni namna gani, oh ilikuwa ni nini. Goons are Goons and we will deal with them with finality. This culture of political violence, wakati ni 1 year to elections. Nilisikia wengine hapo Nakuru, nimesikia wengine walikuwa juzi Nairobi. I want to say that leaders must lead by example. They don't cause problems and then come back and blame the executive or blame the government or blame the police. All of us collectively as leaders, we must choose peace and we must choose the right way of campaigning. And as I sit, Your Excellency, kuna watu wengine wanasema ati watakuja barabara kupiga kelele next week hata kama finance bill ni nzuri. Yani they have looked for all reasons, wakaona hakuna, wakasema tutarudi tu kupiga kelele. But because the constitution allows freedom of expression, freedom of picketing, demonstration, and so forth, that is your right, like the president said, Juzi. But I want to see those leaders themselves, their children, and their supporters wakue mbele. Because these leaders, what they do, wana encourage watoto wa wenyewe wakuje barabara, alafu wao wenyewe wanaenda kulipa Goons na tax, wakuje na machetes na panga na all that to attack people's children and people's businesses. Your Excellency, with due respect to the Article 37, any person on Thursday or any other day that will be in the streets with a machete, with a stone, with matchsticks to burn police station, to burn a court, with a sack and a bag to loot anyone's business, will meet the full force of the law. We are a government that is responsible, the only first government where the president has apologized to the people of Kenya and provided compensation to support those that suffered during demonstration. But in the same breath, that support does not mean encourage Goons and criminals to come and terrorize citizens of Kenya. We must make our country safe, and that is what we will do because we love this country. Your Excellency, when we came in Juzi, ukaniambia nisunguke Kenya mzima kwa jukwaa la usalama kusikia what do Kenyans want. When I brought back the report to you, Your Excellency, you announced that for the first time in the history of Kenya, a subject that was being discussed day in, day out, ya kwamba tunataka kurecognize and support our village elders. Now, Your Excellency, you announced it that day, and you not just announce, ukaweka kwa budget juice 3.9 billion, ambayo we are finalizing the names ya our village elders, and from July 1st, village elders watakuwa na kuwa recognized kama watu wengine wapate a stipend yenye wanaweza kufanya improve security in the community. So what we are seeing as an improvement of security is deliberate. Ile Kerio Valley, Your Excellency, if you hadn't put in place those equipment and program, sasa askari wetu wamemaliza, wale wakora walikuwa huko wanatusumbua. And bigger part of Kerio Valley now is safe. And I want to say, Your Excellency, there is a small corner remaining hapo Isiolo, Samburu na Meru pale corner. through the same tactics that we used, we are going to make sure that that area is liberated so that Kenyans can feel safe. Like you said, mambo ni matatu. And I think people began to choose the number one. Na wakatoa bunduki zao ndio Kenya isonge mbele. Yenye mebaki ni kidogo sana, Your Excellency. Ni kitu inaitwa...
Nikiripotia Kamacho TV, itaripota 001 wa Chumbi Kamacho.